Hello, and a truly massive welcome to this very special edition of the Talk Flow English podcast. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Elena. We are so incredibly excited to have you with us for this deep dive. Today, we are embarking on an epic journey through one of the most universal human experiences, enjoying food. But we're doing it in English, from the quietest coffee shop to the most formal dining room imaginable.
That's right. This isn't just a lesson, it's a masterclass. We're going to spend our time together demystifying every single aspect of the dining experience in English-speaking countries. We'll cover the language, absolutely, but we'll also delve into the subtle cultural codes, the unspoken rules, and the tiny details that separate a stressful experience from a seamless and enjoyable one.
Our goal is to make you feel not just competent, but completely at ease. Whether you're ordering a simple sandwich or navigating a 7-course tasting menu with wine pairings, we want you to have the linguistic tools and the cultural understanding to handle it with grace and confidence.
We've structured this to be incredibly thorough. We'll start with the absolute fundamentals, the core vocabulary of food and drink. Then we'll progress through different types of establishments, from cafes and fast casual spots to pubs, family restaurants, and finally, fine dining. We'll dedicate significant time to special situations, dietary needs, handling mistakes, and even making small talk with staff.
We'll be moving at a deliberate pace with plenty of repetition, real-world scenarios, and pauses for you to practice aloud. So, get comfortable. Let's begin this journey into the world of food and conversation.
Let's start by building your foundational vocabulary. We're going to go beyond just apple and bread. We'll categorize them in a way that makes sense when you look at a menu.
First, cooking methods. How is the food prepared? This is crucial for understanding menu descriptions and expressing your preference. Grilled. Cooked on a grill, like grilled chicken, grilled vegetables. Fried. Cooked in oil, like fried fish, French fries. You might also see pan-fried or deep-fried. Roasted. Cooked in an oven, often giving a caramelized flavor, like roasted potatoes, roasted turkey. Baked. Also cooked in an oven, but often for breads, pastries, or pasta dishes like baked salmon, baked ziti. Steamed. Cooked with steam, a healthier option, like steamed dumplings, steamed broccoli. Raw. Not cooked, like sushi, salad.
Next, let's talk about texture and taste. These words help you describe food or understand reviews. Crispy or crunchy, firm and making a sound when you bite it, like crispy bacon or crunchy salad. Tender, soft and easy to chew, like a tender steak. Juicy, full of liquid, like a juicy burger. Creamy, smooth and soft like creamy soup or creamy pasta sauce. Spicy, having a hot flavor from peppers, like spicy curry. Sweet, like sugar, like a sweet dessert. Bitter, a sharp, often unpleasant taste, like black coffee or dark chocolate. Sour, a tangy, sharp taste, like lemon or vinegar. Savory, not sweet, hearty and flavorful, like meat, cheese, mushrooms.
Now let's get into the types of establishments themselves. The language and expectations can vary greatly. Cafe or coffee shop. Focus on coffee, tea, pastries, light sandwiches. Ordering is often done at a counter. Fast casual. You order at a counter, but the food is often higher quality than fast food, like Chipotle, Panera. You might be given a number for them to bring the food to your table. Diner or family restaurant. A sit-down restaurant with a large, diverse menu. Breakfast, burgers, pasta, salads. A server takes your order at your table. Pub or gastropub. Focus on beer and casual food like burgers and fries, often noisy and lively. Fine dining restaurant, a formal experience with high-quality food, extensive wine lists, and impeccable service. The menu might be prefixed, a set price for multiple courses.
Now, let's simulate the entire process for a mid-level sit-down restaurant. This is where the most interaction happens. We'll break it down into chapters.
Elena, Chapter 1, Arrival and Seating. You walk in, the first person you see is the host or hostess. If you don't have a reservation, you can say, "Hi, do you have a table for two?" "Table for four, please." The host might ask, "Smoking or non-smoking?" Though increasingly rare. "Would you prefer a booth or a table?" "Is indoors okay, or would you like to sit on the patio?" You can respond with, "A booth would be great, thanks." "Patio, please, if it's available."
If you do have a reservation, you can say, "Hi, I have a reservation under the name Patel." Using "under the name" is the standard phrase. The host will confirm and then say something like, "Right this way," and guide you to your table. They will give you menus and might say, "Your server will be right with you."
Chapter 2, The Menu and Questions. You now have a few minutes to look at the menu. Menus are often divided into sections. Appetizers, or starters, small dishes to share before the main meal. Main course, or entrees, the primary dish. Sides, or side dishes, extra items that accompany the main course, like fries, salad, vegetables. Desserts. Beverages or drinks.
Marcus, this is where confusion often happens. What if you see a word you don't know? Always ask. It's completely normal. You can say to your server, "I'm sorry, could you tell me what gnocchi is? What's in the boeuf bourguignon? How is the ossobuco prepared?" Servers are experts on the menu and expect these questions.
Also, listen for the specials. The server will come over and say, "Can I tell you about our specials today?" They will describe a few dishes not on the menu. It's helpful to ask, "How much is the salmon special?" as prices for specials aren't always listed.
Marcus, Chapter 3, Placing Your Order. The server will come back and ask, "Are you ready to order?" Or, "What can I get you today?" The most common and natural ways to order are, "I'll have the cheeseburger, please." "I'd like the grilled chicken salad." "Could I get the fish and chips?" Using "I'll have" or "I'd like" is perfect.
For a multi-course meal, you can structure it, "To start, I'll have the soup. And for my main course, I'll have the steak." The server will likely ask follow-up questions about your main course.
How would you like your steak cooked? Rare? Rare? Medium? Well done. What side would you like with that? Or, does that come with a side?
What kind of dressing would you like on your salad? Ranch? Vinaigrette? Caesar? Blue cheese?
Chapter 4, Navigating Dietary Needs. This is a critical area. The language changes based on the severity. For a strong allergy, you must be clear and direct. "I have a severe nut allergy. Is this dish safe?" "I'm allergic to dairy. Could you please check with the chef?" Use the word allergy to signal the seriousness.
For a preference or intolerance, you can use softer language. "Could I get that without onions, please?" "I can't eat gluten. Do you have a gluten-free menu?" "I'm vegetarian. Is the soup made with vegetable stock?" You can also ask for substitutions. "Could I substitute the fries for a side salad?" "Is it possible to have sweet potato fries instead of regular fries?" Most restaurants will try to accommodate you.
Chapter 5, The Drinks Order. This often happens first. The server will ask, "Can I get you something to drink to start?" Responses can include, "Just water for now, thanks." "I'll have a Coke, please." "What beers do you have on tap?" "Could I see the wine list, please?" When ordering wine, you can ask for a recommendation. "What would you recommend with the pasta?" "We'd like a bottle of the Sauvignon Blanc, please." If you're not finishing the bottle, it's fine to say, "Could we have the rest to go, please?" They will put a cork in it.
Chapter 6, During the Meal. The server will check on you with phrases like, "How is everything tasting?" "Is everything okay here?" Appropriate responses. "It's delicious, thank you." "Great, thanks." If you need something, you can politely flag down any staff member and say, "Excuse me, could we get some more water, please?" "Sorry to bother you, but could I have some extra napkins?"
Chapter 7, handling problems. If something is wrong, stay calm and polite. Get the server's attention and explain clearly. For a mistake, I'm sorry, I think there's been a mix-up. I ordered the chicken, not the fish. For food being cooked wrong. Excuse me, I asked for this medium rare, but it's well done. Could it be cooked a little less, please? Phrasing it as a polite request rather than a complaint ensures a much better response.
Chapter 8. The end of the meal. When you are finished, the server will often clear your plates and ask, "Can I get you anything else? Dessert? Coffee?" You can respond with, "No, thank you. Just the bill, please. UK bill, US check." Or, "Could we see the dessert menu? I'll have a coffee, please."
To get the bill without waiting, you can make eye contact with the server and make a small writing motion in the air with your hand. Or simply say when they walk by, "Whenever you have a moment, we'd like the check, please."
Chapter 9. Paying the bill. When the bill arrives, you need to decide how to pay. To pay together, we'll pay together. Then put multiple cards or cash in the bill folder. To pay separately, "Could we have separate checks, please?" It's best to ask for this before they bring the bill. To treat someone, "I'll get this," or "It's on me." The server will take your payment and return with receipts to sign.
Chapter 10. The final interaction. As you leave, it's customary to thank the staff. A simple, "Thank you, everything was wonderful," to your server or the host as you walk out is a perfect way to end the experience on a positive note.
We've covered a monumental amount of ground today. Remember, the goal is not to memorize every single phrase, but to understand the flow of the interaction and to have the key tools for each stage.
The confidence comes from knowing what to expect. We encourage you to listen to this episode multiple times, focusing on different sections. Practice the dialogues out loud. Imagine yourself in these situations.
Thank you for investing this time in your English journey. Ordering food is one of the most rewarding ways to practice because you get a delicious reward at the end.
From everyone at TalkFlow English, we wish you bon appetit and confident conversations. Goodbye.
Goodbye.